welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Kristen and today we are building a traditional family home. Now, I kind of was just inspired to do something, and originally I was gonna do an apartment, but I kind of ended up changing my mind, and this is a little bit more in like the neat and tidy kind of style. So if you guys aren't really into cluttered stuff, maybe you will like this. I do have some like cluttered homes coming up. I'm actually going to be on Twitch front page, which I'm kind of nervous about, but it is to build like a hoarder. I am going to be doing like half of a build for a hoarder, so I kind of just wanted to stick to something that was a little more neat and tidy. So this of course is going to be in the gallery, so if you guys do want to download it, just use my username KrystinMyrieXo, put on your move objects, and you will be good to go. So I actually built this in Brindleton Bay. I love building in Brindleton Bay. The last build that I did was over by the boathouse, over by the water, and I kind of complained a little bit about how like the lots were down in a hole, but this one is a little bit different. It has a light post on the sidewalk and it drives me insane. Whenever I go to do like the pictures, I never even really think about it, and there it is. It's just right in the front. So that's kind of why I build on the same lots. If you guys notice, I tend to pick the same ones. It's because a lot of them have like trees or light posts, or they are just like really awkwardly placed in the gallery when you actually put them. So yeah, I kind of just went ahead and ended up building this anyway. It's on the lot that is across from Brent and Brant, and it's a 20 by 30 lot. I feel like this home maybe would have been a little bit better on a 20 by 20, just because there is still quite a bit of land, and I even considered like moving this and redoing the exterior, but I figured I would keep it in case you guys maybe want to keep the pool in that build. So the outside, I did want to have it kind of matching the theme of the interior, where there is really just not that much stuff. It's very nicely furnished. I just didn't want it to be like cluttered or lived in looking. It's just kind of like picked up. I do picture them to maybe have like a nanny that comes over and possibly like a house cleaner. Everything is just like perfectly put away. And this definitely sleeps quite a bit. Usually my builds are a little bit smaller, but I wanted to make sure that this build was going to be really good for a family. So it is 3 bedrooms, but it does sleep 6. And there's no CC in this build, so none of my builds actually uses CC. I just like to mention it because sometimes some people might not recognize some of the items and think that it is, but yeah, so I do end up also going in and changing those flowers. I don't know what it is about them, but I do try to use them. I do use like the ivy version of those hanging plants often, but I don't know, for the flowers, I feel like they just like go out and drop down, whereas like the other window boxes are a little more natural looking, and I would love to see them add some more of those like under the window kind of decor. I don't know, in like an update, maybe like different colors, or even some of them that have like like different flowers. You guys can probably hear Luna in the background. Every time that I try to do one of these voiceovers, she thinks that I'm like trying to have a conversation with her. There she is. I knew she was gonna do that. But I've been trying to get this done all day, and my voice kept cutting out because I am kind of like treading a cold, which I feel like I just kind of ended up getting over one, but the weather keeps going from like springtime weather back to winter, and I think it's just like making me have like a cold. I don't know, I keep like losing my voice. But you are gonna see a lot of changes with like a lot of the decor. I do switch out the table because I did feel like this kitchen was looking a little bit matchy, that like the counters and the curtains as well as the table, and at the end I do like change the colors of the counters as well. And I just really like how this ended up turning out. There is a laundry room in the downstairs, so if you don't have laundry day stuff, or even if you're really not into using that, that would definitely be a good area to put like a toddler's room or a nursery, or if you want to have a butler. Whenever I build, I always leave out the butlers, but I think I might start adding some of those rooms in often, just because, I don't know, I like using butlers whenever I like play. Over in Not So Barra, I even have a butler that lives in the home, and the poor butler's like down in the basement. Let me know in the comments, are butlers something that you guys use? Or I know I definitely use maid service, but they just kind of like come and go. But yeah, so I kind of like switched a lot of things in this home as I built, because I couldn't really make up my mind And this is kind of where we go back in and put in the laundry room, just because I felt like the living room was so big that I didn't really want it to be like too wasted, like too much space that was wasted. So I do originally put that as an office, but I do change my mind because there ended up being a computer in one of the children's rooms upstairs. So I really love how the kids' rooms turned out that you guys are gonna see. And this room could also be like a utility room because the washer and dryer don't really take up that much space, so there is a lot of empty area if you wanted to maybe put in like a keyboard or even like a crafting table or something. If you needed it to work on your skills, there is a little bit of like empty space in there. But the living room, I do end up using the green swatch of the chair. I really wasn't sure if it even matched, but I don't really use that swatch that often, and I just wanted to have something different in here that didn't like blend into like the walls and the rug, so that kind of stayed. And the upstairs in the master bedroom, I was very happy that there was enough space to do an ensuite. So the upstairs ended up having 3 bedrooms. 2 of them are for children and there's like multiple beds. In the toddler's room, you definitely still have enough space to like add in some more. So if you had a family that was still growing, if you wanted to have an 8-sim family, I feel like there is still quite enough room. I mean, even if you do need to take out the ensuite and like push back some walls, that could even be changed into a bedroom as well. I mean, I'm very happy with how much space this home has, and I just honestly wish I put it on a nicer plot of land. And I did want to have that pond out front. I was even gonna like put some vehicles outside in the driveway, but decided against it. So yeah, you're gonna see, I can't make my mind up. But I was kind of in the mood to build, and originally I was just gonna do like a neat and tidy little apartment, but I was like, you know what, I feel like I haven't built a larger family home in a while, and I just ended up doing this, and I loved how it turned out. I even kind of would like to use this in like a let's play. I am doing a 100 baby challenge, and I feel like this home would be really nice for them, so hopefully we can save up. I don't know how much it is. It's probably really expensive because it has like a lot of really nice items in it, but I did still have fun with it because a lot of the time I really clutter up my builds and just like add so many like counter items. And I tried to make sure to do a little different because I definitely have some like cluttered, more lived-in homes coming up later in the week. And on Thursday I'm actually doing front page of Twitch for the first time, so I'm kind of nervous about that. If you guys want to know like times and everything like that, follow over in Discord because I do post updates there. But for that one, I'm actually furnishing half of the duplex that I built a couple weeks ago. There was it was like a front page special where another simmer actually like furnished half of that duplex for a minimalist styled home, and then I have to do the other half that is like styled as a hoarder. So I'm actually really looking forward to it. She really did not want to do the hoarder side, and I'm like, that is totally my style. I cannot wait to do that. So I've even thought about maybe uploading it after as like a walkthrough. I am going to try to record it as I build it, but if it doesn't end up working out, I might just do like a walkthrough because once in a while I will do like build challenges over there, and I used to do them when Spring Sims used to post build challenges. I would like do a walkthrough where everybody could kind of see how it turned out and like put it in the gallery. So this room is like one of my favorites in the home. I know I'm like all over the place when I'm like trying to keep up with everything, but I really love the colors in that bedroom, like the family, like the parents' bedroom. It's just like soft colors and pinks, and it's just like really dainty, and I love that. And this is kind of where the office was, and then I was like, oh my gosh, we have washers and dryers. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I do a build, I always forget that we have them. A lot of my builds lately have been kind of forgetting them, but I guess if you guys don't have it, that's kind of where I shown that like it would make a really good nursery or a place for a butler. So just adding a little bit of clutter. And that kid's bedroom or teenager, I definitely like pictured that to be 2 twins, and I did put like a little computer in there because I kind of felt like they would need it for like their school and projects. And in the kitchen, it's just really neat and tidy, not too much clutter. I never even put my bread on the counter. You guys know I love my bread. And I did put the plant in the island. I used to do that all the time, but I kind of felt like I was doing that all the time, like every build. So I wanted to put it in. It's been a while. But yeah, so I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this build, even though it is a traditional, very simple kind of a build. And if there are maybe some other styles of homes that you guys would like to see me do, or even some renovations, I've kind of been having like wanting to do some renovations from in Oasis Springs. There's a lot of homes that a long time ago I did plan to renovate, but I never really got around to it. So if you guys have homes you would like to see me renovate just all through the Sims worlds, definitely leave those down in the comments also. I think that would be a lot of fun. I feel like it's been a while since I have like renovated a home. I don't know, kind of probably even since Cats and Dogs came out. Because I did do, I think there was like 2 or 3 homes in Brindleton that I did give a renovation to. But if you guys did like how this home build ended up turning out, make sure that you do give this video a very big thumbs up so that I know you guys did enjoy. And hopefully I am going to see you in my next video. Bye everyone!